Quick, fast, consistent improvement in 2025. How can we secure it and how can we act on it? 94.8. That's the amount of you that are not subscribed currently watching this video. So hit that subscribe button, let me hit 20k, please. So in order to get consistent good improvement in the big year of 2025, it's super important that you have a schedule. And not only that, a schedule that you stick to. And now, because a lot of you I know are probably in school, you're probably in work, you might not have a schedule that consists of when you train, but I want you to have a schedule that consists of how you train. So what I mean by that is having the schedule say you should do certain things when you get on, but not having when you get on as part of your schedule. So whenever you find the time to get online, you can consistent do the schedule that you put together for yourself, but it's not a timed thing, so you can do it whenever you need to. Now, the first thing I want you to do whenever you get online, so this could be when you get online for like half an hour in the morning, when you get online for 8 hours in the night, when you get on for 4 hours, 2 hours, I want you to always do some aim training at the start. And now this sounds boring, and it is boring, I can guarantee it, but it is so important. And if you're on keyboard especially, and on PC, I would suggest you invest in Kovacs, because Kovacs will improve your mouse control by a significant amount. When you get your Kovacs, you should put on your Fortnite sense, and you should do this playlist. I'm going to put the name of it as the pinned comment down below, so you can copy paste it into your Kovacs. It is a Kovacs aim training circuit that my friend Gadav has made. Gadav has almost 10,000 PR, so you know it works. He has the craziest aim I've ever seen. Ever since I've been put on this, I've went from missing almost every single shot to hitting more than I miss, which is a big improvement, especially for a boomer like myself. If you do not have access to Kovacs though, I would recommend going into in-game, and specifically this map right here is Raiders Mechanics map V5. Here's a lot of aim training stuff in there, and try do some of the ones where you're tracking similar to the Kovacs ones I'm showing on screen, and also some hip fire ones so you can work on hitting quick targets and flicking. The Raiders Mechanics map is definitely better for this, and if you do either one of the two of them, it's going to make a big difference in how you're feeling right at the start before you even hop on and do any mechs. Now, when I hop on, I will always go into this map to free build. It is the lowest delay, and I always want to feel crazy when I hop on. So I'll get on, I'll go into that map, I'll start free building, and I'll feel pretty crazy because the delay is nothing. And this means I'll be in a more positive headspace to feel crazy while I'm playing. Now, this is also important because you want to have cap confidence every time you touch this game. You don't want to be one of the people that are struggling with their confidence. They can't find their flow. You want to have that cap confidence, and if you have zero delay, you're going to skyrocket in terms of what you do. Now, if it's a free building training day, you can free build for as long as you want, but I normally free build for about 10-20 minutes. Or just even 10 minutes, just to get my fingers feeling good, get a couple new retakes practiced, and honestly just feel warmed up. Once you've done that, you're going to head right on into the map I told you to go into anyway, which is the Raiders Mechanics map V5. Now, this map is honestly beautiful. It's a marvel of engineering. We love Raider for doing this. He puts out some absolute gems for us, and we love it. But what we're going to do in this map is a selection of what you feel you need to warm up that isn't free building. His free building section can be a little bit laggy, so that's why I told you to go into a separate free building map, but we're going to use some of his stuff to warm up as well. So it could be the edits where you're moving around and you have to get an odd angle. If you really need to work on your piece control, you do some of the piece control drills. The piece control tunnels are also very good. You can do some pre-fire practice, and what I would recommend 100% you do if you were on Kovacs, you should do the headshot practice and also the jumping practice, so that the player gets shot across the map and you have to track them and kill them, because that sort of stuff doesn't train on Kovacs. So do those two drills specifically, but every other part of that aspect is up to your choice, because it's what you need to do to feel warm. Whoa, before I talk about the final step of this warm routine, make sure you are checking out the link in the description where you can find your Destiny Jesus Fighting Masterclass and Solo Masterclass ahead of this season. This season is going to be super important. If you want to have a blow up season and get better at fighting or solos, then these masterclasses are down below for you. On the Fighting Masterclass specifically, you can get 17% off by using code JKC at checkout. Also, use JKC at the item shop. I'm just saying, it does really help me. But let's get straight back into it. And now once you've done all this, I would say you're good. I'd let you go, do whatever you want to do on the game. Now you're good, you're warmed up, you've done some training for the day already, you've worked on your aim, you've worked on your free build slightly, and you've also worked on some of your core mechanics. If you do this consistently every time you get on, it doesn't matter what you do after. You could just hop off after that, or you could play for another 9 hours. If you do this consistently every time you hop on, you'll be training your aim, you'll be training your mechs, you'll be training everything nice and consistently, and therefore you have a steady stream of growth, and you'll eventually become 3-4 times the player, you'll become way more consistent, and all of the above. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to do afterwards, I told you it's a free reign up to you, but I am going to suggest that you do something along the lines of 1v1ing someone better than you. I would spend a lot of my time 1v1ing players like Gadav, who I mentioned earlier, the person who made the Kovacs training routine, and he is absolutely crazy at this game. I will find myself getting 100 to 20'd, 40 to 2'd, a lot of the time. And that is so good, because what I'm finding is the mistakes that I need to capitalize on and I need to work on to improve. If I 1v1 someone bad, let's say I just queue up on Phil, they are going to be way worse than me, because I know as a player that I'm better than almost any Phil player. So having the ability to 1v1 someone way better than someone, whether that be a friend or whether that be someone off Discord, you just find someone, guys. It is super easy to find someone better than you, because if you are below average, there are millions of players better than you. Or if you're above average, Discord is a great way to go. I would even keep the same level of warm-up for the tournaments. The tournaments are going to be a similar level to what you want to do anyway, so they're a great place to warm up for the tournaments as well. As you can see from the background footage I've been playing after I showed all the warm-up stuff, I was playing pretty crazy, I have to say. And these players were getting rolled. And that's all due to just consistent training. I've been doing this routine for at least 3 weeks now, and every time I do it I feel a little bit better. It feels super good, and I would 100% recommend. With that being said, if you would like to watch another video and you think it would be helpful, then click on another one. Honestly, it does help me a lot if you do, so I thank you. And with that being said, also subscribe, because we have to increase that percentage. 94.8% not subscribed is unacceptable. So I'll see you with notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day.